Howdy boys, it's NPC. Today we're going to be customizing the Pegassi Torero XO, which is based off of the brand new Countach. I have already customized one of these on my channel. It is a gorgeous looking car, absolutely stunning. It is impressively realistic for a GTA vehicle, and it's not my first time customizing this car. It's probably like my fourth, or just because it's so good looking. Gotta try out a bunch of different styles, you know. And I did customize one of these way back when I first made my channel, like 8 months ago at this point, and it is finally on sale once again. So that's why we're here. That's why we're customizing one. A lot of different splitter options. I think I kind of want to take advantage of the forged. Oh, there's a primary and secondary forged, and they have different patterns. That's crazy. I don't know what kind of build I want to go for here. There's definitely some really cool styles that you can do to a car like this. The front end we can't really change. It's just the splitter. We'll come back to this. I can't really decide on that right now. But for the rear end, oh man. There's like nothing in the back end if we don't add that. I don't like this one so much. The other one, this one's not too bad, but I don't like that it hangs, but we kind of need it. It's tough out here. So I'm gonna go with the forged aggressive diffuser. If we want to switch off the forged later, of course we can do that as well. Canards, not a big fan of the canards. I think I do like having those closed off. I think that looks pretty cool. Or we could expose them, but then I think it has like villager syndrome with the big nose. Dual grille covers is what we're going to do. Engine maxed out. For exhaust, lots of really good looking exhaust options here. We could just go with something carbon, have it blend into the car nicely. Carbon turbos, I can't really tell what the difference. Oh, not the infinity ones. I know those are ugly. There's literally no difference between the street and the turbo as far as I can tell. We're gonna go with the carbon street exhaust. For the hood, oh man, I don't know what kind of build I want to go for here, because we could definitely make it like more race car like almost. I've seen some builds of that on like Instagram and stuff, and it looks really cool, but at the same time the car just looks beautiful in its sleek state. Okay, I think I kind of have an idea of what I want to go for. Perhaps forged on the back or primary. I kind of just like the primary one with these vents. The vertical ones right there look really nice in my opinion. Or sorry, horizontal ones. Those are horizontal lines. Headlights, we're gonna zine on those. For the livery, could just go with something simple. Man, they missed with the liveries. It's kind of like just these two that look like if you want to go for something sleek and simple. And I guess this one, but it's a little overdone, overused. Plate, I'm gonna make that yellow on black. We'll come back to the respray because I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to go with it for certain. Oh my god, we can make the entire roof black. I don't really like the look of that. We can make the roof vented, and of course it's got to be the streamline roof. It looks absolutely stunning with the vent line connecting with this back vent line. That's a really good design. Rockstar did a really good job with that. Skirts, I think I'm gonna hold off on picking until I decide a color, because the secondary option is obviously gonna change things. For a wing, I really like the way the small wings look. The ducktails look really good. The extended ducktails also look really good, but I did go for that last time, so I think I want to try something a little newer. This is the wing that you see in real life. Although the biggest problem with this wing in GTA is that the active spoiler still works. Really? That's, oh dude. Oh man, because it's a good looking wing. It's rough. So I think maybe I don't know, man. Low-key, that was the plan. Like it was to use this. Okay, wait, I need to be like certain, because visually just like this I think it looks really good, but let's take it out first to make sure that the spoiler is what I think it is. Man, look at that. The active spoiler also goes up. Oh, brutal. Okay, you know what I'm thinking is that we customize it the way we want to customize it, and then we'll switch the spoiler at the end. Suspension, we're gonna drop that down. Transmission, max that out. For the trunk, that stock trunk just looks amazing. I kind of don't want to change it. This one looks like it has a dent in its forehead. It's kind of stupid. Or we could go smooth. I think stock is just the way to go. Although, low-key, the dent in its forehead kind of slaps. Like, it makes the headlights pop out a little more, I think. Deep vented. Kind of just depends how modded we want the car to be. I still think it's a little too much. Turbo tuned. For the vent on the side, I'm going to go with the forged option. And then for wheels, Man, the stock wheels on this car go hard. As much as I like the modern mesh and Forge Star, I don't think they hit quite right on this car. That is really surprising. Like, these rims kind of just are not hitting. Super Luxes are not bad, but I just don't think you can go better than the stock rims here. So we're gonna change. We're gonna do the stock wheel color glitch.
Like, you don't know who I am.
Please work, please work. Let's go! I actually had to watch my own video. My own tutorial for how to do this because I forgot. I'll link it in the description in case you guys also forgot and want to know since I'm using it in this video. But yes, we got black stock rims. Looks so good. Oh my god. Anyway, for the front bumpers, I think if we're going for some sort of like race car style build, we can go for one of the big splitters. That one it's still a little too big for my liking. Something that sticks out like a little bit is okay. And I think having the fins is nice. So we're gonna go with the forged super splitter. What else did we skip? The skirts. I think we need to make that a little bit wider. Something in between, because that's... Yeah, this one's the Goldilocks skirt. That one's too small, that one's too big, and this one is just right. Oh, all the fins are so ugly. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, dude, I don't like that little fin piece in the front, but... What are you gonna do? It's gotta be this one. This other one is huge, dude. I forget. Every time I customize this car, I get so stressed out. Because some of the options, dude, doesn't make sense. Now, do we change that front bumper? Make it a little more low-key? No, I kind of like it like this. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Well, the car is pretty much done aside from the color. Let's see here. What can we do? I know white just is obviously a good looking color. Give it that monochrome style build. We could throw on that black piece in the middle on the roof, but I don't know. I think the browns look really good in this car as well for like whatever reason. Blue, not a huge... Actually, I really like regular blue. That looks so good. That looks so good. We could even do a purple Lamborghini. Not with this style of build. I think we could pull off a purple with like gold rims or something that would look cool. With what I have now, I think we either have to do monochrome like that or something. That looks pretty cool. But I kind of don't want to use white. I've already used white before, so I'm leaning towards that blue. That blue looks really good. Regular blue. Good old blue. Oh man, that looks so nice. Be throwing an ultra blue pearlescent on there, make it nice and bright, or is that too bright? I want it to be a deeper color. I don't want the shine to be like a shield. Whoa, that is a cool color, the hot pink. Sound like a little kid on Christmas. Blue on blue. Oh, dude, it just looks so good. I like the racing blue pearlescent. I like that. It's nice and deep. For the secondary color, what is that gonna change? Did not pick any secondary options, so it's just that piece in the back, and I don't know if I want that to stand out too much. Probably just we could do a blue on that as well. Yeah, that looks cool. Dark blue if we wanted to nerf it a little bit more in the color, but I don't think it matters that much. Lastly, for our interior, not white, definitely not white. I think it's just black. Like, it's just black and blue, the car. Could take a look at some of the blues, but I think it is a little bit strange to have such a bright interior. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, we're keeping it dark. The black, is that too black? I like the graphite. The graphite is actually a really nice shade. Yeah, I think we just stick with the graphite. Otherwise, it's too dark. Okay, well, that would be the build. Unfortunately, I'm not sticking with the spoiler because it sucks. That spoiler, man, that spoiler makes me so sad. I want to use that spoiler, dude. Oh my god, but I'm not about to do the review and drive around with 2 spoilers. That's stupid. But it looks so cool. Oh. Like, I can't go back to a small spoiler because then I have to change the huge splitter on the front. I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm so frustrated. Whatever. We're leaving it. I don't care. You guys have to watch me drive with 2 spoilers. It looks too good. I'm not gonna pass up on it. It can just sit in my garage. Anyways, here's the sound test. Kind of standard sounding car. which is a shame for such a good looking vehicle. I don't know, it's just got that like classic high pitched supercar sound. Little sad, but it is what it is. Oh my god, it looks so good in blue. I actually didn't realize this car was in the game until Harmnun, while he was convincing me before I made my channel, allowed me to use his Torero, which he had in a blue at the time, and I was like, dude, what is this? It looks so good. And then we were doing some of the cutting up shorts. And that's where I have the idea to put this in blue, because I don't think I've ever seen one of the new Countachs in blue. Anyway, on to the vehicle's performance. So in my last review, 8 months ago, I was very new. It was my first time being exposed to the Torero XO, and I fucking hated driving this car because it's so light. Like it has no downforce. Like I go over any tiny little bump right like that, and the back end just is completely off the ground. It's terrible. Now that I'm a little more used to driving the Torero, I'm probably not going to give it nearly as harsh of a review as I did last time. Incredibly high top speed, faster than the 811, which used to be the fastest supercar for a very long time in terms of top speed, which is pretty insane. Its handling is like, it's not the greatest still. Like, I'm fishtailing. I can't keep my car on the ground. I'm just more used to it now, so I'm not like raging. The braking is probably like the weakest point on this vehicle just because of how light it is. Everything else is really good. The acceleration, the top speed. This car accelerates like a rocket, and it's crazy that it still gets outdone by other vehicles like the Virtue, but that's electric, so that's kind of in a category of its own. But for cars that use gas, this thing is ridiculously fast. You see what I mean. It's so light. And then in terms of racing viability, the Torero is okay. It's ranked just outside of the top 10 for supercars because its handling is so finicky. It's pretty fragile, you know, like even though you've got a really high top speed and really fast acceleration, you're gonna be losing so much speed in the corners. It depends on what type of race you're doing. Of course, stunt races, I think the Torero is incredibly good for, because you kind of just hold W the whole time. If it's a very like twisty circuit, definitely not this one. It's got a top speed of 131 miles an hour, which is within the top 10 for the Supers class. So yeah, definitely not a bad choice for racing, especially in a straight line, but it's definitely no formula car. If you guys are looking to grab a Torero XO, you can find it under the two-door section of Legendary Motorsport, currently for $2 million while it's on sale, down from $2.9 million. Huge price tag, but I think regardless of whether or not it's on sale, it is worth your money. In my last review, I said it wasn't, and because I was just having the worst time driving it, I guess I've just lowered my standards now. So for $2 million, you should definitely grab one. If you don't have one, get used to driving it, because it's a really good car in both stunt races, which I think are pretty popular, and is a free mode beast just because of how fast it goes, how fast it accelerates, its top speed. Perfect for crossing the map. So make sure to cop this week, because I don't think you're going to regret it if you don't have one already. I'm sure most of you guys do, because it's a popular car. It's good looking, it's fast. But that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on the Torero XO. If you're going to be grabbing one this week, how you guys customize them. I would love to hear anything about the car, because I am a big fan. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. There will be more videos like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!